don't want to marry anymore because the risk outweighs the benefits. There's a risk that comes with marriage that essentially only benefits a woman.
Right.
A man marries you and can only hope that one day you don't wake up and say, I feel like I don't love you anymore and I want to leave and you can't do anything about it. According to ASA, 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women.
Right.
Among college-educated women, it jumps to 90%. You know what's crazy? I mean, a lot of us women don't have anything a man actually wants that we can bring to the table.
Talk.
Women are starting to feel the consequences of their actions.
Did you hear what she just said? Fellas, listen to me. Most women, did you hear what she said? And this is a fact. Fellas, most women have nothing to offer you in a relationship. They have nothing to offer you in a relationship.
I got my swag right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen. So much money.
Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast in association with True Hall of Fame Bills. Y'all already know I'm your host, Michael May, and today we're gonna get into this video. Shout out to the Modern King, his channel. Y'all already know I like to react to other videos that people already did the mesh work. Why? Because I like y'all guys to hear their perspective, then I can give you mine. Because I feel like people always keep holes. There's a lot of holes in people's. I know some people like to keep their videos really short, but y'all know I like to be able to break things down thoroughly. But I want to get into this. Y'all already know what time it is, man. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn notifications. Today, women are furious because men refuse to marry them. Now, being a married man, you know, it's this is a conversation that I feel I don't know if this brother is married or not. That's none of my business. Hold on. Excuse me. I know there's no retakes on here. We keep it 1,000. There ain't no replays and cuts and edits. We don't do that here. We keep it all the way a rack on this channel. So, well, this is the reason why on some of these conversations I like to chime in, because I feel like I give the side that most people can't. See, a lot of men could say, "Oh, men ain't getting married because XYZ," but a lot of these conversations I have with my wife, and my wife will hear some of these ladies talk and be like, "These chicks is delusional." But let's get into this, y'all. You already know what time it is, man.
I'm sick of it. I don't want to date no more. I want to get married.
A shocking new.
Damn, she had my shit clipping. I don't want to get married. She mad.
Claim about the falling marriage rate is raising a lot of questions right now. A new study says the reason fewer people are getting married is because there's a shortage of, quote, economically attractive men.
They want to
Pay attention.
use you for your money.
My last relationship.
I told y'all guys that. Economically attractive. Fellas, let's be clear. Let's be clear. Women are just tired, y'all. Women are just tired. They're tired of having to actually work like us men. They're tired of it. They're sick and tired of it. Some of these ladies come home and they by themselves, man. They by themselves. And it's pretty sad. It's pretty damn sad that women expect to throw themselves around at all these dudes their whole life. And then once they become 30, 35, 40, they expect one of you dumb mother effers to sit there and be like, "I'ma marry her. Girl, you worth it." Nah. I don't care how many Bruno Mars songs she heard, how many Beyonce records she heard. I don't care if Bruno told you you're amazing, just the way you. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Let's see. We all know who this famous chick is. This is the prawn, the prawn star chick, the OnlyFans chick.
We broke up because he asked me to marry him, but then he asked me to sign a prenuptial agreement. I think that I should have half of everything that you've worked your entire life for.
They think you owe them half your wealth.
Would you make her sign a prenup?
I can't lie to you, when it comes to that prenup stuff and all of that, my finances are going to be secured. No woman has taken 50% of nothing I have.
Okay, but what if this woman raises your kid?
See, fellas, y'all gotta understand, right? My wife was with me through the mud. So, and if y'all know me, y'all know how I give it up. Y'all know how I rock and roll. I'm a man of God. I do practice polygyny, but my wife, this one, she ain't going. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Hear me out. This is the only woman for a lifetime that I'm taking care of. This is the only woman that has a lifetime guarantee that I'm gonna listen. Whatever she needs, she got. Cause a lot of these women don't know how to go get it through the mud with their man. She does. She does. Now I ain't saying everything's always perfect and peaches and cream and no. But when you have a woman that goes through the mud, hear me out, fellas. And mind you, y'all know, for those that know, I'm 10 years her senior. So I'm older than her. You understand what I'm saying? So for her to make the adjustments in her life to fit my life, see, there are certain things that you have to know. But these chicks today, they expect to meet you, have children. They're gonna put their children before you. Y'all dudes be weird, B. But now look at this chick. What if? Whenever I hear what if, it's already wrong.
Yeah.
For 18 years, is she not entitled to anything?
Then they ask, why don't we want to marry them?
Why do you think guys no longer want to get married?
Let's take a look at one of the reasons why.
Dr. Dre got a divorce. His ex-wife requested $2 million a month in spousal support. And here's how she spent it. $900,000 a month in entertainment, cell phone, and email. $20,000 a month. Laundry and cleaning. $10,000 a month. $125,000 a month in charitable contributions. $100,000 a month for a mortgage payment, education, and living expenses. $60,000. $135,000 a month in just
This is crazy.
clothing.
In a society where women are incentivized to weaponize divorce against men to drain them for all they have, it shouldn't be a surprise when men start checking out of dating and marriage.
So if you haven't heard...
So now I will say this though. Here's what I gotta say. Here's what I gotta say about that. And this is the only reason why I think that was a bad example. And it's the reason why I speak on these videos. The reason why I think that was an unfair example, because what y'all guys don't know about Dr. Dre is Dr. Dre was with that woman from the beginning, when he was broke, when he had nothing. She was rocking out. See, that's what changes it now. Do I think that she still needs to have $2 million a month? That's crazy. That's insane. But, and then they got married in California. Oh boy. But like I said, man, and this is why I always tell you guys, y'all guys, listen, I don't care if you broke, fellas. Listen, I don't care if you broke. Always have a prenup. You want to know why? Because wherever state you're in, if you don't get your own prenup and your own paperwork, you guys automatically fall under the laws of that state. So it's still kind of a prenuptial agreement, but now you're bound by the state. Where if you come with a prenup, she gets her own lawyer, you get your own lawyer, make sure they battle it out, they fight each other, tooth and nail, and then you and your spouse are like, no, we already told you guys what we want. She wants that, I want this, and leaving it at that. Simple. Go about your day. And they can't argue that. That's how you guys are supposed to do it. But some of you guys don't think, because you guys think, oh, it's a divorce, so you go your way and I go my way. Oh, you don't have no prenup. But according to that state, it could be lifetime alimony, even though they're getting rid of that throughout this whole country, regardless of what. But you got to take care of her because she's been with you for so many years. She's at what age she is right now? Okay, so you're going to have to help her for X amount of years. Y'all guys don't understand, man.
Moroccan soccer player Hakimi is engaged in this vicious divorce battle with
Kong is calling for help.
his soon-to-be ex-wife over assets to be distributed upon a divorce. The problem is Hakimi took all of his assets and put them in his mama's name. Now, the fact that he did that...
Gentlemen, notice the terminology she used to deliberately paint a negative picture about him, while also saying it's a problem that he protected himself by putting his assets in his mother's name. This is because they see you protecting yourself from their robbery as a problem.
And no, he didn't say his mother's name. He said his mama. Like, she's trying to downplay it. And I always tell you guys this. You have to learn how to listen to words, man. I think that's some of y'all guys' biggest issues. You guys don't understand that words mean something. How it's being said. What words? Or your mom. Your, like, have you ever noticed that when a woman is mad at you, oh, go talk to your father. But when they happy, go talk to your dad. You gotta understand how that changes. Come on, man. That guy's gotta grow up, man.
And shame you when you do.
I don't want to marry anymore because the risk outweighs the benefits. There's a risk that comes with marriage that essentially only benefits a woman.
Right.
A man marries you and can only hope that one day you don't wake up and say, I feel like I don't love you anymore and I want to leave and you can't do anything about it. According to ASA, 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women.
Right.
Among college-educated women, it jumps to 90%. You know what's crazy? I mean, a lot of us women don't have anything a man actually wants that we can bring to the table.
Talk.
Women are starting to feel the consequences of their actions.
Did you hear what she just said? Fellas, listen to me. Most women, did you hear what she said? And this is a fact. Fellas, most women have nothing to offer you in a relationship. They have nothing to offer you in a relationship. Yeah, you guys would sit here and treat them like if they're like the most precious thing on planet Earth. If she's never treated herself like the most precious thing on planet Earth, she's not, clearly.
Now that half of them will be single by 2030.
Report shows that by 2030, 45% of working women ages 25 to 45 will be non-married, no kids. And you might say, well, what's wrong with that? If you think that you're going to be 45 years old, no kids, not married, and that you're going to genuinely be fulfilled in life because you made money.
So who's going to tell him? Who's going to tell him that a lot more women...
Oh, here we go again.
Independent financially and all those things, and I kind of pursued my career for a really long time. I pursued my academics for a really long time. I really appreciate all of that. But I think as you get older, you realize how unfulfilling all of those things are. And when you're sold that dream for a really long time, you're so convinced that that can't wait. And you're so convinced that marriage, kids, and becoming all those things that are more traditional can wait, when really biologically it's the other way around. So for me, I would say it's a bit of a
now,
real fast. Fellas, hear me out. How do you allow a woman to go her whole life? Matter of fact, my wife is here. I used to go to school with this girl. To this day, she still looks pretty damn good. 40 years old, 41 years old. No kids, no marriage, no nothing. And when men look at her, it's like, hold on, so you telling me that you still look beautiful, but 10 years ago you were still this hot and no man ever locked you down? That's not even a red flag. That is like the hallmark of red flag. That's more red flags than the Chinese parade, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. And to this day, she still thinks that she's not the problem. Fellas. But somebody will sit here and be like, let me love you. Somebody sit here, baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I know you smell the perfume, the makeup on his shirt. You don't believe his stories. Somebody's gonna sit here and try to make her feel good about herself. Hold up. Real fast. Did y'all guys hear about the pastor? Hear me out. What's happening right now is all those content creators that were catering to women, they've all changed their stories around. Now there's some guy walking around with a freaking dashiki on and all kind of, he walking around like, this lady, she's God's gift. 10 bands. She's not doing anything. Another 10 bands doing some dumb shit like that. Hear me. What happens is this. Women are catching on that the Jackson guy gone. The other Spanish guy who used to be like, single moms are lit. They the best women in life to be with. What is he saying now? Change his story like, y'all ladies gotta bring more to the table though. So what they do is they lie to get the numbers, get the viewership, and then they turn on you. Kendra did the same thing. Kendra used to argue with Kevin Samuels. Now she's out here like, but what do you bring to the table, girl? You got 2 kids. How you expect the man to come in and take care of you and your kids? This is what they do. They lie to y'all. They lie. But now you got pastors. You got pastors telling women in their church, y'all not doing enough. Well, what's the famous pastor? I keep forgetting his name. The bald-headed guy with the little spaghetti mustache, the little spaghetti beard, the black guy. Damn. Hold up. Do I have it on my phone? Now he's like, he was the one. I'm gonna show you his video right now. Hold on. Please tell me I didn't erase it. Because he was like, women got to start reverting back to the way it used to be, where the church was waiting patiently for the man to arrive. If God is coming and the church is the woman, then the women are the one that should be at the altar waiting for the man. Oh man, he went in. Hold up. Please tell me I recorded the pastor. Please. I don't think I got it. Man, I'll get it for y'all. But now you got pastors telling women, y'all gotta do more. It ain't just praying God's gonna bring that man to you. Cause prayers without works is dead. Let's keep rocking and rolling though, man.
Now, let's take a look at single mothers crying because they left their husbands.
Oh yeah, this chick.
Single mom is so...
This woman right here is viral. She went everywhere fast.
Freaking hard. They make your life so hard.
Side note, all these guys want to say, oh, we don't date single moms. Y'all know that single moms are single moms.
Men really get on this app and lie, talking about men don't date single mothers when there are still fathers created every day.
The job of being a mother, it feels a lot for one person because it was never meant to be for one person.
Right. That's why the job of a single mother feels so hard. Because it was never meant for a woman to do it by herself. That wasn't the intent. But these chicks will go get knocked up by Pookie and Ray Ray and turn around and expect Alfonso to sit here and take care of that kid. And the reason why they say don't date single mothers, fellas, a woman is never gonna put her children before a man. But a woman of God is supposed to know. So hear me out. I'm sorry. Y'all know a lot of these chicks, they be loving themselves some God. Oh God, God, Lord have mercy. Lord Jesus. They know themselves some God. But I guess they skipped over that part where the husband is before everything. I keep telling you, fellas, hear me out. My son, my oldest son, he knows I love him with my life, but my oldest son knows daddy's wife is his priority. My son is my responsibility. My children are my responsibility, but my wife is my priority. My job is to raise. See, the problem with these mothers is this. They think, not my baby, this is my baby. I'm always gonna be his mom. But you're raising somebody's friend, somebody's coworker, somebody's companion, somebody's boss. You're raising so much more of that's my baby. And they get stuck there. So what happens is, then when, especially them boys, when them boys get older and grow out, the moms start to rebel. Trust me. Let's just say that situation is close to home. But we're going to leave it at that, y'all. Hit me out. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know. Thank you for being here. I'm your host, Michael May. Hear Me Out podcast in association with True Hall of Fame Bills. Y'all already know. Till next time, we out.